Lee Westwood and his caddy Billy Foster share a particular fondness for the Open, the game's oldest major championship.
I think this one will be my 41st Open that I've been to in a row. I used to go as a 9-year-old boy and I've never missed one since.
It's the most important tournament of the year for me. You probably give up most of your wins for all your wins for one claret jug.
The first Open I ever caddied in, I was caddying for Hugh Baiocchi from South Africa, and probably wasn't expected to do that great, but it was in the third last group on Sunday and actually had an outside chance to win with 3 holes to play.
My first memory of the Open Championship was watching Faldo make 18 pars. And that was really when I'd taken up the game and was taking notice of golf on TV. And when you're playing them, you maybe don't recognise as many special moments because you're caught up in the actual playing of it. But I've got great moments that I've been involved in, like Turnberry I really enjoyed, and St Andrews when I finished second.
I've had a few heartaches caddying for guys, I caddied for Darren in Troon when he was tied for the lead and let it go, really. And Thomas in 2003 where the Sands of Sandwich did him in. And obviously Lee in 2009, so there's been a lot of heartache and I just feel as though it owes me one.
I've sort of played in the last few groups a lot in the Open, and it's an incredible atmosphere to be out there and the cheers going around, and when you do something good everybody's behind you. The end of the day on a Sunday in the last few groups, that's exactly where you want to be as a professional golfer.
There is no more special golfing arena than the opening and closing holes over the old course, even if it takes a while to appreciate its nuances.
I didn't really used to have too much affection for the old course in my early days. I didn't really sort of realise the intricacies to it. You learn how to play it and you learn almost subtleties of it and where you've got to hit it. And once you've got a game plan for that, it's a little bit like a gutter. You can stick with that game plan every time you go back there.
And it's all dictated by the wind conditions and the firmness of the ground, I mean, you can play some Opens where you can land it nearly at the front edge of the green. You play others, you've got to land it 30 yards short, 40 yards short. I'll always have a walk around the golf course early in the morning to look where the pin positions are. Straight away you get a feel for where the wind's going to be and you're looking at certain areas where you need to land it. So you'll put a bit more extra homework in looking at the zones, your landing zones where you want to be before you play that day, for sure.
For me, turning up and doing the practice rounds is more about remembering how to play the shots, remembering how much to give the ball, in flight and then on the greens, putting a lot from 50, 60 feet, which you have to do a lot at St Andrews, putting from off the greens and things like that. You
tend not to get it close to the flag, because it is so firm and fast, it runs forever, and, to get it really close, you've almost got to be a little bit lucky, And more so with me as his caddy, so you don't get it that close anyway, so he's got to practice the long putts a lot.
Looking to make amends for some near misses at St Andrews, Westwood and Foster have the motivation and the experience to thrive over the old course.